It's shocking to hear this news after Elaine Thompson-Herah had such a phenomenal season. To see the form that she was in, one would wonder if she's actually taking her coach with her and leaving the track club.
Welcome, Sports Nation, to Sports DTM, the sports channel where we call sports down the middle. You can expect the latest in sports news, views, and reviews from our resident analysts. No sports topic is too controversial, and no team or player is above criticism. So just smash that subscribe button and ring that notification bell to make sure you don't miss out on our balanced offering of riveting sports content. And don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment below. Welcome to Sports DTM.
Greetings, Sports DTM fans, and welcome to another episode of Sports Down the Middle, your channel of undiluted sports content. Your favorite analysts are here to provide their feedback on the latest happening in the world of sports. Now, analysts, it has come to our attention that Elaine Thompson-Herah, the Olympic triple champion that is set to leave her MVP track club. But before we get into the details, we see that you've been watching and liking our videos. We also want you to be part of the Sports DTM family by clicking that subscription button. If that button is still red, it simply means that you're not subscribed yet. So while you wait for, just click the button and welcome to the Sports DTM family. Analyst Elaine Thompson-Herah's camp has written a letter to MVP and her major shoe sponsor Nike, indicating her decision to leave. It is understood that Elaine Thompson-Herah is set to sign a mega deal with Nike's biggest rival, Puma, and she has indicated such in a letter to MVP and Nike, expressing her desire to part ways. Analyst Elaine Thompson-Herah has established herself as one of the greatest female sprinter to have ever come out of Jamaica, becoming the fastest woman alive over 100 meters this season with her 10.54 seconds, and the fastest woman alive over 200 meters with her 21.53 seconds. She has brought the world into thinking that this elusive world record over 100 meters and 200 meters is now possible, and she's edging ever closer. She has been at MVP for little over 9 years when she was recruited by Paul Francis, the brother of her current coach, Stephen Francis, in 2012 or 11. And she has been there and established herself as the world beater that she is now. And she has made a decision to leave. Analyst, talk to me, give me a reaction to this breaking news.
It's shocking to hear this news after Elaine Thompson-Herah had such a phenomenal season. To see the form that she was in, one would wonder if she's actually taking her coach with her and leaving the track club, because the form that the coach had her in for the 2021 season was superb. So seeing this news right now is just it's mind-blowing. I mean, her leaving Nike, one would say that the writing was on the wall after the Nike basically snubbed her and Shelley and Fraser Price, and is pushing the likes of Shaqiri more than them. Those proven champions are being backbenched by Nike. I think that is a good move for her career and her future. But she I think she should take Stephen Francis with her. Yeah, man. Take him, go on, bring him on her back to whichever camp she goes.
Wow, this is a shocker. This is big news at the end of the athletics season. The double Olympic champion Elaine Thompson-Herah set to walk out of the MVP track club, a club that she has known all her professional track and field career. This is interesting. Following her big wins at the Tokyo Olympic Games, there were many people who felt that Elaine wasn't getting the type of respect she deserved, and that there were other athletes who are actually getting a higher profile. This is an athlete who is the second fastest woman ever and the fastest woman alive. And it was felt that enough respect was not being put on her name. It was felt that her sponsor Nike was not showing her the type of respect that is deserving of a back-to-back double Olympic champion. But we want to see how this one plays out. I am sure other sponsors, as it is reported, are lurking in the wings and ready to pounce. And it is expected that Thompson-Herah will want to maximize on her popularity and marketability. At this point in time, I'm sure the MVP team, led by Bruce James, is negotiating feverishly as the track club is heavily linked with Nike. Obviously, Thompson-Herah will want to cash in. Thompson-Herah will want to have her profile lifted and to benefit from the superb season that she had in 2021 in breaking the Olympic record in the 100 meters and running a superb time as well in the 200 meters. But we look forward to see how this one will play out in the coming days.
Wow, shocking news here coming out after such a fantastic Olympic. One would have thought that it was all happiness within the camp and all of that. It goes to show now, wondering if Mr. Francis is really that troublemaker. See there, the Elaine Fraser Prize, Asafa Powell, he has a history of this type of athletes wanting to leave the club. But it's really a sad news, because after that fantastic Olympic run that she did, and she's in top form, one would have thought that she would have continued with this, trainer that she has in Mr. Francis. But it's quite shocking though. Quite shocking. I really hope that this news is not true, but if it's so, then Mr. Francis really need to look into himself in probably how we address his athletes and have that type of rapport with them. But I guess we'll hear more about this, but quite shocking news.
Yeah, I can't understand what is happening. What is really happening at the MVP? Well, we see where the number of athletes, when they reach on the top of their career, you understand, they just leave their clubs, you understand. First it was Elaine Fraser Price, now Elaine moving on. What is happening? What are these coaches do? What are their demands, you understand, from these athletes? Well, we see other clubs and we see other people leaving different clubs. We see where you and Blake leave the Glenmay clubs, you understand. But we see Usain Bolt say that these people don't like to train. But what is happening in the clubs? We need to find out what is happening, what has been happening. What are these coaches do? What are the back offices doing? So these athletes just don't get up and just leave like that. You understand? Such a magnificent club, the MVP, bring out a lot of star runners. You understand? But yet still, when they reach to the pinnacle of their career, they just pack up them bag and leave. We need to get to the bottom of this.
Surprise. Wow. This is big news. After such performance, the Diamond League and Olympics, all of a sudden we're hearing that she's leaving the camp. Why, this is shocking. Well, some persons might say this is no surprise. After tremendous years by the female athletes, they tend to leave Sylvia Francis after that. Maybe there's another person up coming in the way. Probably is more attention to somebody else. I have no idea who it is, but this happened before. Elaine Fraser left and so forth. So some persons might say they're not surprised, and pretty much that's almost Stephen Francis' modus operandi. In a sense, his camp tend to have these things after tremendous performance and Yeah, the female athletes tend to leave. Yeah, it's still surprising though. I didn't expect to hear this so soon, but it's better early, than later, because you have the entire year either you to get it right just before World Championship. So I guess it's best to get it out of the way from as early as now.
There you have it, Sports DTM fans, another episode of Sports Down the Middle. News has emerged that Elaine Thompson-Herah, the fastest woman alive over 100 meters and 200 meters, is set to leave both Nike and MVP in short order. Fans out there, we would love to hear from you by you leaving your comments in the comment section below. What's your thoughts on such a news? Should Elaine leave MVP or should she continue at MVP? Well, we don't know the conditions under which she has decided to leave, but let us hear from you. Let us hear your thoughts. Leave those comments in the comment section below, and always remember to like, to share, and to subscribe, and to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell all of them friends to come and join the Sports DTM family. This has been another episode of Sports Down the Middle. Be blessed.